Welcome one and all to episode 61 of the Megavision Show, the companion podcast to Megavision's magazine. Today is November the 27th, 2020. I just want to say a very quick happy Thanksgiving to all my American brothers and sisters out there, to everyone else in the world, happy Friday. And yep, I am Graham, the production editor of Megavisions. Joining me this week is Scotty Moe, the managing editor for Megavisions, and he's living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it. It's Chris Powell, the editor-in-chief of Megavisions. Welcome, people. Welcome, everybody.
What is up?
For everyone at home, you might notice this week we're doing things a little differently. We're going to attempt our usual show, but while streaming a game live at the same time, which is probably the worst idea we've ever had.
Graham, you gotta join the game. You gotta join the game, Graham.
I'm joining. It says searching for games. It's joining. It's joining. Okay, right. Get my character going. Wow.
We've got already Anti-Chris and Tornado Jones in with us here.
Woohoo. Hey, guys. Hey, people.
Fellas?
So, yeah, this may fail spectacularly, but, I mean, if anyone can do this, we definitely can't. So, let's try it anyway. And as always, we'll be answering some of your burning questions. We have our picks of the week, and we'll be talking about, well, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. It was meant to be Battletoads, but we found out at the last minute there is no online multiplayer for that game. So screw it. So yep, join us this week as we try and play some games while doing our normal show. And I haven't played this game for ages, and I can't remember the controls. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we got, oh cool, still the Knights level, nice. Mr. Tornado Jones says, Pal getting that gaming racing chair and saying that we were told to show up or to spice up the viewer numbers or we get fired.
Nice.
So I think as we go through, rather than if we have comments and questions from the chat, we'll just say chat says. Otherwise, we'll mess everyone's names up as we go, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'm in first, so this game's going great. Welcome, everyone.
Excellent. Welcome.
Sucked my blowfish.
How is everybody doing? Chris, let's get the ball rolling. How are you, my friend? And what have you been up to in the last week or so?
Well, what haven't I been up to use one of your lines, Graham? I will say that I'm terrible at this game. I'll say that, first of all. Not very good. Second, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. I fried a turkey, which is kind of my tradition.
Hey, guess who forgot to make the game private again?
Oh, Chris.
We already had someone else in.
Oh, well.
Who, like, are there really that many people out there?
Oh, Toblerone Jam just left already. Who cares?
He doesn't like us.
He's probably like these dorks.
Yeah. So
now I feel like I want him to come back so I could kick him out now.
I understand that.
Anyway, how are you doing, Chris?
I'm feeling great. It's been awesome. I've had a great week.
Excellent. And that's it? Is that it? Nothing else to add to that?
No. Okay. I do have more stuff to add, but I'm God damn it. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
I don't remember how to... Oh, okay. X button is look behind you if you need to.
Oh, I can't remember how to do the flips and stuff.
Right stick.
Oh, yeah.
Any direction.
Ah, right, okay. Now...
So for myself, though, it was Thanksgiving yesterday, and I made the mashed potatoes, and I cut myself while peeling them, because it makes sense.
Ouch. Can you hold up to the camera?
Anti-Chris wants to play Mr. Kusanagi. Was apparently Toblerone Jim. No, I don't know. Welcome. What's up, guys? So it's always good to host a stream for the first time and have no one but your own staff show up. So yeah, welcome everybody.
Well, I feel like we get them involved.
No, but seriously, yesterday Rachel and I were making Thanksgiving dinner for just ourselves, and I was on mashed potato duty, and I actually did okay aside from cutting myself while peeling the mashed potatoes. I don't know if you guys... I assume again that Chris, you've skinned plenty of potatoes while you're on the ship serving our country, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was in the Air Force, not the Navy. And so we don't usually skin potatoes on board aircraft.
Oh, okay.
Maybe back in the day.
You eat them raw. That's what you do in the Air Force.
Yeah, like apples.
or beetroot.
We actually like...
we are playing on PC. It's apparently a public server, so if anyone wants to hop in, they can.
Yeah, please do.
We did Thanksgiving, and I actually do have a pickup. So once I I guess I'll forsake my first place to show people what I grabbed, but I'll lead into it and delay myself from not losing this race. So I've been exploring Discogs, and everybody knows now that I have a problem buying vinyl. Actually, let me back up from that even. So, a bunch of live shows have been happening with COVID and everything. The band Hello Goodbye did this crazy cool 10-year anniversary from one of their albums. My favorite album of theirs called Would It Kill You? They had a fun pack where you could get a ticket to the show, a t-shirt, and a copy of that record. So I'm going to try to hold down the right trigger while I show off this vinyl, maybe with one hand. This is Would It Kill You? And it's a fun, cool... dropped it right on my ukulele. It's a fun orange color. And it also... Okay, let's see if I can turn with my left foot. I mean, not my foot.
Oh, dear.
It also came with, though, a fun little 7-inch of a couple of live recordings of things, which is pretty neat. But yeah, it's a great album. Good old poppy stuff. I don't even know. It's not pop punk, but it's pop. And I have now... Is this seriously one more lap? All right, fuck it. Don't care.
I thought we're on the final lap.
So did I. Oh, there we go. I finished. The other one that I got recently on Discogs, it popped up and I bought it immediately. One of my favorite bands is Reliant K. They've kind of waned in my top whatever recently because they're just not great with their fans, but great music overall, pop punk Christian based band. But anyway, I think Antichrist will know who I'm talking about. They did a vinyl release. It was
I used to listen to Reliant K a lot when I was younger. I'm very familiar with them.
Okay, they did a vinyl release a long time ago when the label Mono versus Stereo was starting out, and I saw it in Hot Topic, but I was like, whatever. That was like 2000. What's it say here? 2003. I was like, I'm too cool for that. I just like CDs, so I did not buy it. It popped up on Discogs, and I got it immediately. It's called the Vinyl Countdown, and it is a tiny little, cool-looking red thing.
Oh yeah, nice.
But so this being their first vinyl release, you can actually get their whole collection on vinyl now, which is neat. But I'll finish up real quick by saying that it's awesome. But the person who sold it had the gall on Discogs to leave the Goodwill sticker on. So I can say that I definitely did not pay the Goodwill price for this. But nevertheless,
anyone outside the US, what is Goodwill exactly?
Oh, Goodwill is a secondhand store. Essentially, you just get rid of stuff there, and you can find. That's where you find some gems, especially with retro hunting. Right. I hope it sticks me in his knuckles, but we're starting another race here. So I mean, gentlemen don't discuss prices, but I paid more than what would be a Goodwill price. That's like you walk into Goodwill, you find Panzer Dragoon Saga, and they're like, I don't know, CD game, $5. You know. So, thrift shop. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Chris. Thank you. Antichrist said.
Okay, yeah, because we do have second-hand or charity shops over here, so stuff goes to charity, but does your stuff go to charity, or is it just a second-hand shop?
I don't think it goes to charity. Salvation Army is closer to that, probably.
Goodwill is, I'm pretty sure they're a private company, so...
Oh, okay. Every time I've heard Goodwill in the past, I've just assumed it's like a charity type thing. Sounds like the name of a charity.
Not.
Well,
Salvation Army, though.
Salvation Army would be closer to something like that. Because
we have stuff like the Salvation Army and other things over here. So yeah, we have loads of charity shops over here. We can get secondhand stuff, so clothes, games, handbags, all sorts of nonsense. But you also get like proper secondhand places, which are privately owned companies just to make money. So yeah,
I gotcha.
Various things. Yeah.
Yeah, so but I haven't really done anything. I just grabbed those, and I apparently just flew out of the course. Sorry, I'm very thrown off because it made me I instead of Knuckles for some reason. But yeah, I got 2 vinyl pickups, and that's kind of we recorded last on a Sunday. Those that are watching this live will notice the last episode is not even aired yet in terms of the audio. The video is up. But it's been such a short amount of time since recording last time that I've done even less. Hooray! Other than stuff coming in the mail.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
and it was Rachel's birthday, so happy birthday to her, and everyone wish her happy birthday wherever you can to make her blush and stuff. But that was fun too.
Yeah.
Her birthday was fun.
I think I left a message on Facebook or something for her.
Probably.
But yeah, happy birthday, Rach. Whee! Awesome. So for me, I have had the last week off work, and I had planned to do lots of things, including get my review of Arcade Racing Legends out on the Dreamcast, but that has not happened. So that basically, I've actually been quite ill the last week. Like I've just been kind of drained and just not feeling 100%. So just trying to do stuff on my computer, I was like, so I would turn my computer on and try and do stuff. And no, I'm not like COVID, like ill. Basically, I definitely don't have any COVID symptoms. I'm just really tired, waking up with like headaches and stuff, and just feeling a bit drained. But so yeah, I'm generally fine. Just it's just that thing that I think it's because I've been so manic at work lately. And then the fact that I've been able to stop working for a week, my body just went, okay, I'm going to stop working now and you can just rest, basically, even though I don't really
That
want
happens.
to.
You got to listen to it sometimes.
It's really annoying. But yeah, I did get a few pickups this week and I'm going to forego whatever place I am in this race. I've actually got a window over my screen so I can't see where I am in the position in the race. But I'm trying to think of the best way to introduce this to you folks. So, okay, I'm going to tease it a little bit. So I put in an order.
You get a new dog?
No, I do not have a new dog. But I put in an order for something a few weeks back. It's now arrived. I hope this had turned up last week, but it didn't. But it has now arrived. It is video game related. Oh, okay, can if you want.
Surface Pro again.
Oh,
That's the version you got. It's called the Surface Pro again.
I said we're not kidding.
well,
I'm going to say it's an Xbox Series X.
oh, interesting. Chris is probably closest, actually. So it is white in colour,
An S.
but it does
You got
not
an
have
S.
it does not have an Xbox logo on it.
That's good. Exactly. Like, why are you putting?
So
It cannot be
Not kidding. I'm not kidding.
it's
a Stadia.
You got a PS5.
it's
There's no way.
it's
There's no
white.
way.
Okay, I'm picking it up. It's white.
Yeah, we got it. It's white. We get it.
So just getting it out of. Sorry. Okay.
Even if
It's
that's
what
like
it has. It has a Sony logo on it. It is
Oh,
a
he got a
PlayStation.
PS4 finally.
It's a PS4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
So there we go.
PlayStation
There
4.
it is. I got myself a PlayStation 4 because
Toxic.
and it came
The
with two
chat
control.
says, ask if you got a Zune HD.
There it is.
Oh yes, if I could get a Zune HD, I'd be so happy. But yeah, so it came with two controllers, one white, one blue. It's I also got Uncharted 4, which accompanies my other PlayStation 4 game, Shenmue 3. So now I have two games. So exciting. And I haven't actually played it yet, even though I got it a few days ago. But yeah, I haven't set it up. But there we go, guys. Chris, are you finally happy that I've got a PlayStation 4?
Kill him. Kill him.
It's taking you're like 8 years too late, Graham.
It was a
Are you
bargain.
really going to be a generation behind forever
Oh
on the
yes,
PlayStation side of things?
of course I am.
Do you plan on getting an Xbox or a PlayStation 5 at some point?
I do. I will get an Xbox, and I want to get a PlayStation 5 because the PlayStation 5 really intrigues me. Actually, I think it sounds like a really cool thing, and especially the haptic controls. That sounds like a nice touch.
Meanwhile, we're getting quite the few people coming into our lobby.
We are, yeah. So I think Antichrist needs to jump on if he's not already. Antichrist, if you're there, or Kusanagi, jump in. Tornado Jones, join us.
We got A to M, Cabral, and Colossus.
Colossus.
At A to M, Graham? Do you know what? I don't. Maybe they're a fan of. Oh man,
I have no idea.
A
Just
to M.
that.
I just don't know what that would
Probably
mean.
Garnet Tiger.
Scotty, any ideas?
Morning to midnight. I don't know.
Antichrist is
They
join
cover
the
only
lobby.
half the alphabet.
Yes, come on, Antichrist. Thank you.
He's gonna get to sit there and watch the lobby as we play a race.
But So there's one other thing that I've been doing this week, which is my friend introduced me to a Sega Saturn game, which I'd never heard of, called Bulk Slash. Have you guys ever heard of this game, Bulk Slash, on the Saturn?
Never.
Wait, bulk? Like B-U-L-K, like?
Yep, bulk, like a big bulking Hulk type thing.
Nope.
And Slash.
Unless it,
like,
I mean,
like
it could be
guitarist.
something that's a different title than what we received it as. I'm not sure.
Well, it is actually a Japanese-only title, so
Oh, okay.
I don't think... Unless you know it, you don't know it, basically.
Nah.
But it's a mech game where you play as a mech.
Following
But
you,
you
Graham. What the fuck? Sorry.
Yeah, I went straight into the wall. It's a mech game, but you can also turn into a plane, and it's really impressive for the Saturn. Like, I am genuinely outstanded by how well it looks and everything. And it plays really well. It's just a really fun game. So I'm going to try and get my hands on it, but I think it's worth over £100 basically. So that's my next investment. I'm going to try and get that basically. We'll see how that goes.
Suck down my snowball. That part's a joke. That part reminds me of what could be horrible in the Pen.
Oh yeah, the Pen one's
Portion
way
credits.
worse, isn't it?
Yep.
So
Chat says Bulk Smash is pretty great.
yes, thank you, thank you, Kusanagi. It's really good. I am just so Kusanagi. Are you impressed with it? Because I really am impressed with how well it looks, how well it plays as well. Especially all the missions are basically the same. You have to go into a city, destroy some objects, and then a giant mech thing comes out. But it's really cool. And there's loads of enemies and stuff. You're fighting tanks and smaller mechs and things like that. And then a huge skyscraper-sized mech will come out and fight you. But yeah. Cool.
So I try to shoot all of you.
So I guess that does it for our week, which moves us on to our feedback of Doom. And we have actually got some bits of feedback from YouTube, which is pretty cool to see.
Whoa.
I'm really happy with that. So I will have to take my hands off the controls so I can actually go down and look at them.
So it means that our YouTube videos have not been a complete waste.
They have not been a complete waste, it seems, which is good. And Chris, there's actually one. This is based on something you mentioned a couple of weeks back, because you were talking about your Stadia. You got a Google Stadia, and Mr.
Yes.
Haru says this is probably the only podcast that gave Stadia any compliments whatsoever. So, what do you feel about that,
Can't
Chris?
be true. Okay, I've not played the Stadia a whole lot. Primarily because I'm waiting to get my new Sony was it the X900H TV in,
Oh,
and that's going to be here's the thing is because I've been having problems getting it to recognize my TV as 4K capable. It will only allow me to do up to 1080p on my TV, even though my TV supports 4K. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm just thinking that maybe if I get the 4K TV, the new Sony one, that it'll fix it. I don't know what's going on. So I plan on getting that. And then once I get that, I definitely want to jump back into the Stadia.
I hate
But
that.
they were having some Black Friday
Sorry.
deals. They were having some Black Friday deals this past week. So all you Stadia lovers out there, get on it.
Ow.
This is why we don't make the room public. I came in third because I was 5 seconds away from the finish line, but it's first place has been there for a while, so you did not finish.
Yeah, I just got that as well. I was like, really? That's the first time I never did not finish in this game. Moving on with the feedback. So talking about our launch nightmares the other week, which had Scotty, myself, and actually it was you as well, Chris, wasn't it? Yeah, so It's Much More on YouTube said, that's the name of the person, said, we went to Eurogamer Expo when the Xbox 360 launched. So the Eurogamer Expo is an expo in London, in the UK. Or actually, it's moved. I think it's moved now, actually. It's somewhere else. Anyway, it's in England. And they went there when the Xbox 360 launched. And there were quite a few Xbox 360s in their kiosks, which had the red ring of death. The members of staff at the booth had put bits of white paper to cover up the lights and open up the kiosk.
Nice.
We also had to send a few back to Microsoft and tried the towel trick. So yeah, a few weeks ago we were talking about console launch nightmares with the launch of the new Xbox and the new PlayStation, because so many people have been having problems reporting them on the news and stuff. So Yeah, thanks. It's much more. That's brilliant. Great feedback there. Or great to hear. Well, not for the people who want to play Xbox, but yeah. And Ratkin47 was talking about last week's Sega Saturn special. Ironically, I just bought a Saturn. That's all. That's what he said. So
to the family.
Welcome. Yeah.
I'm not sure that's ironic, but okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Did he ironically buy a Saturn? He's like, oh, I've just bought a Saturn, or he's saying it's ironic because it kind of more coincidentally he bought it because we're talking about it on his birthday. Yeah. So yeah, and
What up,
also,
dude?
in reference to Arcade Racing Legends, which I mentioned earlier, because I mentioned that I've got my unboxing video out and the reviews hopefully due soon, if I can feel a bit better and get round to doing it. So they had a mini conversation going on YouTube, actually. A guy called Michael Rogers. Oh, I am crashing into everything right now. This is not good. So a guy called Michael Rogers said... okay, actually, I just need to give a tiny bit of backstory on this. If you look at my unboxing video, the CD that came with my game is loose. When I came to pick it up, it's just rattling around, which I was a bit worried about. And he said, yeah, my OST was loose too. And just watching my video before rushing up to play. So yeah, he was watching my unboxing video before he's going to play, and happened to be that his OST was loose. And then someone else, it's much more, replied, nice one. My one just arrived. I'm number 65, and likewise, my CD soundtrack was loose and rattling around. So, yeah, that essentially, it seems that with Arcade Racing Legends, if you got the Road Trip edition with the soundtrack, a lot of people seem to be reporting that the CD is loose and falling out, even though it clips back in fine. So, a bit strange there. Chris, did you pick up Arcade Racing Legends, or was that Scotty?
Mine's on its way.
Oh, it's on the
I don't
way.
have it yet,
Okay. Did you
Yeah,
get the one with the
gonna take a while.
soundtrack?
That one I don't think's available on the Pixel Heart site. Just
Oh, so you did. Okay, so you didn't do it. You didn't do it through Kickstarter. Okay, that's fine.
I couldn't in time for the Kickstarter, so I was happy to see it on Pixel Heart. I keep an eye on Pixel Heart's website since so many indie Dreamcast games pop up on there.
Yeah, it is really cool, Pixel Heart. So yeah, if anyone
Is it still
watching,
available pre-order?
you can buy it
it's up
directly
for
through the
sale
website.
now. You can grab
yeah, it's
it.
up for sale.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so
I was about to say, for anyone watching or listening, if you haven't picked up Arcade Racing Legends or you didn't back the Kickstarter, it is available on Pixel Heart's website. It is actually not sure how much it is in American dollars, but I think it's like 34, 39 euros or something, which is...
It comes in like $40 or $50.
Right, okay. It's almost the price of like a brand new Dreamcast game back in the day, but I'd say it's pretty much worth it. It looks as good and plays as good as an official Dreamcast release. It's not just a basic indie game. It's really cool. They've done an amazing job with it. Even though there are some niggles
I didn't know you could boost escape items that were targeting you. That's cool in this game. I just did that.
I just got paid $14.
So that's it for the feedback forum. So Scotty, you're up next, buddy, because it's now time for your mail sack of
That's
wonder.
fine. I'll say fuck my third place running here, and just we'll open this up now. And
see you later, Scotty.
let's open the mail sack and see what's in there. There's nothing in there because nobody likes to talk to us. We got nothing. So moving along.
Oh no, nothing at
I
all.
thought that was going to turn out to be like a really something you were going to surprise us with.
Nope, got nothing.
Life-changing mail.
That would
So
be
what's
cool.
up next, Graham? That's right, our picks of the week.
Oh yes. Oh no. I need to actually scroll down on my screen. Damn it.
Oh
So,
my
yeah,
god,
picks
I'm
it-
stuck on a bridge. This is broken as hell. I'm in boat mode on a bridge. Alright, I'm back in the game.
Chris, I assume your RTX is not turned on at the moment, by the way.
It is not turned on.
I can hear
You have
everything Odin's saying, by the way. It's
It's
nuts.
also on, he's on his phone because
Oh, yes, he
technology
is,
loved
yeah.
us today. So
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think he's got
I forgot.
RTX on his phone.
Well,
You
I
should
actually
invest.
switched back over to my computer, but I don't know if you guys
Oh,
remember.
okay.
I uninstalled RTX because just trying to figure out if that's what was causing my issues. So I will reinstall it post haste after we're done.
Excellent. Lovely. So yeah, Scotty.
I got 15 seconds to finish this lap.
Yeah, okay. Let's finish the lap
Yeah, I'm
first, and
listening.
then I've got 10 seconds. It's not going to happen. I'm behind Chris, so
It's
that
one of the
says
best
everything.
tracks, though. The
soundtrack is awesome in this one as well.
Time over. Never mind.
HO Happy Dude just asked if it's an open lobby. Jump in. Yeah, we're taking all
Yes, it
comers,
is.
apparently.
Come on, get in. Come on, join us. We're doing terribly. Colossus and AM are thrashing us.
I got
Don't know who they
third
are.
place that time. I beat Anti-Chris too, so I'm the best Chris.
I got fourth.
I'm
It's
leveling
really
up
hard
my
to
knuckles.
drive and talk at the same time.
that
So-
sounds like an excuse of a noob to me.
Damn right it
Graham,
is.
don't you do that? Do you ever like drive and talk when you're driving a car?
No, sir. In the UK, we are silent.
I assume you're just always
or our,
F1 racing or
our
something.
butler drives for us.
That's France.
No talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Even if our butler or valet is driving, we do not speak to them either, sir.
Don't speak to the help.
Oh, we already did.
Oh my
yeah, we
God,
gotta
HO
do
Happy Dude is
before.
going to be playing on a mouse and keyboard also.
Yeah, I think his controller broke recently or something. I overheard somewhere.
Ooh.
Oh man. Antichrist asked you, Graham, if he thought you were
We have a
the
full
butler.
fucking room right now
We do. How does this happen?
because
I did not know.
nobody. This just speaks to the volumes of this game that people are still playing this like now. It's so good.
I was gonna say that because
love
think about like I wonder what what's the newer Sonic Racing game?
Sonic Team
Oh,
Racing or Team
yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
always forget what
Sonic
they
and
I
are.
wonder what its numbers are.
Yeah,
like.
Sonic and his friends fuck it up again. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, Team Sonic Racing. Oh. I have the Switch version in
How
front
can
of
we
me
take
here.
an amazing game and make it way
Graham, don't
crappier?
give it publicity. Throw that in the garbage. Film your. Where's your trash can? Sorry, your bin. Where's your bin?
It is actually next to me, so I could film that. No. But anyway, we need to move on to the next topic. Scotty, it's time for our picks of the week. So,
Yeah.
I hear you've got something with mashed potatoes, but you don't want to talk about that. So instead, what do you want to talk about?
No, I have, but the whole mashed potatoes thing is ready in the outline now. I'm talking
Oh,
about mashed
no.
potatoes.
Oh, I'm sorry, ruined that. You told me you changed it. Ah, okay. That was a
It doesn't
that was a
matter. We
confusing
were talking about
conversation.
everything, and everything was going wrong, so it doesn't matter what we said
Yeah.
pre-show.
Okay.
So anyway, I got a cool cut on my finger because I cut my finger while getting the eyeballs out of mashed potatoes. But for Thanksgiving, I was on mashed potato duty, and shouts out to Tornado Jones, aka Corey, because he linked us to Joshua Wiseman's YouTube video. That's where I got the recipe from, or we did. I didn't do anything other than follow a YouTube video, but I highly recommend it. What the video title is $50 steakhouse dinner versus a $250 steakhouse dinner. So he essentially shows you like how to make a cheaper dinner or what would be a ritzy dinner, but at a more reasonable price. So the mashed potatoes that I made though, the big difference was the amounts of salt and pepper and also chives that you put into it along with sour cream. But if you like a little bit of a zing or a little bit of a kick, more chives equals more kick. But yeah, we'll link it in the description. But if you want to make some more mashed potatoes, I mean, Christmas is coming up. There's other holidays. You don't need a holiday excuse to make mashed potatoes. And
Just make mashed potatoes for breakfast one day. Just
sure,
that.
I mean, you're gonna have leftovers for a while.
Mhm.
And I think, yeah, it was definitely Rachel's and my favorite item out of the meal that we made. And she came clean with one of her dreams is to just sleep in a bed of mashed potatoes.
Oh, wow.
So you learned something about her.
Yeah, how long have you been together for?
Potato.
I've already been trying to find out a way to give her like a mashed potato birthday cake, but there's not a.
Oh,
That's a complicated monster. So
you need to
So I just
introduce-
pictured that her dream scenario is she's sleeping in a bed of mashed potatoes, and she just wakes up and scoops a handful, and that's her breakfast.
Oh, it's so
okay.
gross.
You need to introduce her to it.
It'll also, does she know it's going to be body temperature also?
It doesn't matter. Honestly, though, like
So gross.
with the ones that we make, the different flavoring you add between the salt and pepper and the chives, they, warm or cold, I think they're still good just because of the flavors. But yeah, go make some mashed potatoes. This is going to be the one and only time I ever recommend making anything with food because I'm an enemy of the kitchen.
Okay, so
that's what I
have
did.
your
That's
recipe
my
corner
phrase.
each week now.
So Scotty,
It's just going to be me in a microwave.
you need to introduce Rachel to. There's an old TV show in the UK called Bodger and Badger, and basically the whole premise is that Badger is like this little puppet, but he loves mashed potato. And in one episode, it's his birthday. They make a mashed potato birthday cake.
Alright.
Oh shit! All right, Bodger and Badger.
Yeah, Bodger and Badger. I'll link it to you in the chat. It's an old show. It's like from the 90s or 80s or something. It's brilliant though. Great show.
Okay, sounds like a
Hey,
plan.
Show Happy Dude said, if you can't make mashed potatoes or deviled eggs, then you can't cook. They're just way too simple. Which I've also made mashed potatoes.
Thanks a lot, Happy Dude. I thought I had a landmark experience, but apparently, whatever. It's like spaghetti, you piece of shit.
I don't know what deviled eggs
out
are.
of the kitchen in college because I messed up spaghetti for me and the roommates once.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
How?
didn't boil it long enough.
So they're like still hard?
Yeah, it was al dente.
Oh, I like them al dente.
I don't know, but yeah, and I'll mention this real quick. My pick of the week last week, Chris, was Wolfman's Got Nards, the Monster Squad documentary that you need to watch.
Oh, I did not know that was out yet. That's awesome. Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm jumping on that. I can't.
I'd be tempted to just mail you our copy because it is definitely not legit and very hard to find.
Oh, is that right? So it's not online yet?
I didn't see it anywhere. We had a hard time finding it when we did, so but we can talk off stream about that.
Okay. Cool.
Nice. Wow. So, yeah. Chris, what is your pick of the week, my friend?
My pick of the week is holiday themed. It's a movie. Have you guys ever seen this Thanksgiving classic called Thanksgiving?
No.
I've seen the beginning of it.
Well, that's the beginning. I would say the beginning's all you need to see, but that's not necessarily true. It does start off awesomely. If I have to say, like, the way to start just a really low budget, just silly horror movie, that's the way to do it. That's all I'll say. Graham, I'm gonna let you experience the beginning of this film yourself when you eventually watch it.
Okay.
But I will say the movie, it's basically about this evil, like demon-possessed turkey that is hell-bent on killing. Essentially, like it's like every 200 years or something. It's basically cursed turkey will come alive for a day of killing, and then he'll like die or go to sleep again. And so it happens to be that there's all these friends that are going camping for their Thanksgiving break. Which, why do kids do that? But it's almost a parody film of it, of like these kind of horror movies and stuff like that, because it's
It sounds like Jeepers Creepers.
It's not, because so Jeepers Creepers takes itself serious, I think.
Okay, yeah,
and I think it has some genuinely good moments in it.
In Jeepers Creepers, isn't it the case that it's like every 20 years or 7 years or something, the scarecrow comes to life and starts killing people, basically. So that's
right.
In my head, that's kind of what's happening.
Spoilers.
But Jeepers Creepers is like the best thing about it. He's fully voiced and everything, and so he'll talk. And there's scenes, it just gets so silly. Like
Wait,
there's a
you
scene
said Jeepers
where
Creepers. You mean Thanksgiving?
Thank you, Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, yeah, there's a scene where the turkey, goes like in disguise and wears like someone's face, and all the other characters in the movie completely believe it. Like it's basically he kills one of their parents, right? And he wears his face, and then he answers the door dressed as her dad.
Oh my god!
And like they all just believe. She's like, "Oh, hey, daddy!" And she like reaches down and kisses him, and it's clearly a turkey wearing a human face. And so he's like, "Hi, sweetie, how you doing?" She's like, "Oh, hey, daddy." It's so
It
stupid.
sounds amazing. I need to see this movie.
Dude, you're gonna love it. And the best thing about it, it's only an hour and 6 minutes, so it's
Wow.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It knows
It's like
exactly.
Dumbo.
What's that?
Short story.
It's like Dumbo is like just over an hour or something. It's like 62 minutes long or something.
Oh,
So,
wow,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
The
But
original one, yeah.
it's really good, and the actual like there's this one character. He's kind of like the fat, chubby guy of the group. You know, like each one of the kids is kind of like that stereotypical. You got the jock, you got the smart kid, kind of the girl that likes to kind of sleep around or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's all that's there, but they ramp up all the stereotypes, which is really funny. But the big guy, I think his name's Billy or something like that. He's got some of the best lines in the film, and the way he delivers them are just—it's so funny. I was dying laughing, just sitting there by myself watching it. Eventually, my wife came in. She's like, "What are you watching?" And she said, "Don't watch it with me." And we both actually laughed a lot.
Okay.
So, yeah, check it out.
I need to watch this. Oh, I am doing terribly on this track.
Yeah, I'm getting my butt handed to me.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't have an item.
I'm in 8th, so I don't want
Also
to
didn't take my point.
Oh, I'm in
This time
8th now,
still flopping
apparently.
around. Oh,
good.
suck it!
Wow. Okay.
Wait, I'm in 8th place. How can you be in 8th place?
It says I'm in 8th. It's on my
No, it
screen. It says
doesn't.
8th. It does.
I got an achievement.
We in the same room? What if we're playing different?
Yeah, what's happening? Like, have you got 23 seconds left on your things? Mine
I'm
says.
21.
Oh,
How can we both be in 8th place?
I don't know. Are we somehow joined? Are we literally racing the same? I'm about to. Yeah, I'm miles behind everybody. Okay.
Love to actually finish this race for God's sake.
I'm in 7th. I'm going the wrong way. No,
I
I'm
got
in 8th
third.
again.
Suck it down.
I'm in 8th.
I'm in 7th now. Yes. Wow. Okay.
I think we were doing so bad that like the game just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, like
These
you
two
can
are both
both
so
be
bad.
like you can both lose. Wow. Yeah, you're in 9th
Oh,
now.
I
Okay.
beat-
Wow. Okay. There you go.
No, it showed I was in 8th place.
Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, so Chris, is there any, that sounds hilarious. Thanksgiving. Any more comments on
You
the
gotta check
movie?
it out. I don't really want to say too much about it because I don't want to give any more away because some of the scenes are just so silly. I will say that like it's not overly bloody and gory. A lot of the scenes, a lot of the killing stuff will take place off screen. So so if you want to watch it with like someone who may not like gory horror movies, this could be a good movie to show them because it's silly.
That sounds good.
There's not a lot of gore, and you know, it's just a fun film.
Cool.
And there's
No, that
sequels
sounds
too. There's like I think here's the thing: there is a sequel to it. It's Thanksgiving 3. The premise, apparently, from what I've been told, is that the turkey comes back because they made Thanksgiving 2, but someone stole the movie before they released it. So Thanksgiving 3 is him trying to track down like the stolen movie of Thanksgiving 2. I don't know.
That's pretty
But
good.
that's apparently what the purpose is.
That's there was never a sequel to Broforce made, the game Broforce, but there were rumors that it was going to be Broforce 3, the search for Broforce 2.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. So, for me this week, for my pick of the week, I have been doing something slightly Christmas themed in a way. I started watching the Die Hard movies in order. So, Die Hard 1, Christmas movie, obviously. Die Hard 2, Christmas movie. And then it went a less Christmassy with Die Hard with a Vengeance and Die Hard 4. I have not seen Die Hard 5 because I don't own it and nowhere streaming here has it. And I can't be bothered to pay for it because I hear it's terrible. But my pick of the week is Die Hard 4. So, I'm
not
moving
that
away.
bad.
Well, Die Hard 5? Or...
Oh, 5. Sorry, I missed that key point. That was horrible. I pretend that doesn't exist.
Die Hard 5, I've not seen.
Oh, nice,
I've never
guys.
seen it.
Stop everything. Leather Daddy 69 just joined the lobby.
Yes.
Oh no.
Come on, boy.
Sorry, Graham. Clearly more important than what you were saying.
Absolutely.
I think that's David's Steam name.
Great.
Is it really?
No.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Couple Leather Daddies hanging out.
I'm using the Shogun character, and my wheels are made of wood.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, maybe
I
don't do
don't
any
know how
boost
I-
then, because they'll just catch on fire.
Yep.
Whee! Yeah. So, anyway.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm frozen. My pick of the week is Die Hard 4 because I forgot how much I enjoy that movie. I actually.
Die Hard bar there.
There's 5.
5.
But, so yeah, Die Hard 1, 2, and 3 all came out. Well, Die Hard 1 and 2 came out quite close together, then Die Hard with a Vengeance came out not that long after, but then there's a big break, and then they had Die Hard 4. Or in America, it's called Live Free or Die Hard. It's all set on Independence Day in America. So over here in the UK and the rest of the world, it was Die Hard 4.0. Because if you don't know, it's all about sort of technology and stuff like computers. Because if you had a point something after it, that makes it kind of
Hack the world.
Yep. And I forgot how much I enjoy that movie because I think it's got a great plot. I think it's actually pretty funny as well. And one other thing I love about it is the stunts and just like some of the action scenes in it. They're brilliant. So many Hollywood movies, they use so much like special effects and green screens and all computer generated. When most of the stunts in that are real stunts. Like when a guy gets hit by a car, he's actually getting hit by a car and stuff like that. And like jumping around, you see a guy.
Shot, the stunts are so good when he gets shot, they're actually getting shot in the movie.
Basically, it's a proper snuff movie that's happening in front of you, and it's great, raw, gritty. No, it's. I mean, do you guys know what I'm talking about though? Like with a lot of sort of big Hollywood movies, they try to make the special effects really cool, and go do really big over the top scenes, but it's all CGI. You're kind of like, yeah, it's not really happening though, is it? But in this, like, they clearly are doing most of the stunts. Are actually real things happening. I know. In real life,
it's not
all
CGI.
a bit silly.
It's like all practical, real stuff.
Yeah, all practical, real effects and stuff. Except there's a couple with like Bruce Willis, which are clearly not. There's a bit where he jumps into a jet basically at one point, which is ridiculous and over the top. But most of the stunts in it are not. Yeah. So without ruining it too much.
He jumps into a movie jet.
Yeah, he gains like Spider-Man abilities and clings to a fighter jet.
Basically, yeah. There's a bit with. To be clear, the jet's not moving too fast, but anyway. My controls are screwed up. Anyway.
It's the controls, huh? Yeah, it's a sun in your eyes.
I've got the bad controller, guys.
God damn you guys. Take my wasps.
Justin Long is also great in that movie.
Yeah.
He's essentially his sidekick for the, he's the Sam Jackson of Die Point 4 hard.
4 points for Die Hard.
But he's good, and Kevin Smith is good in it.
I always forget
that's kind of that movie. I don't like Kevin Smith movies that much, but I like Kevin Smith. He's one of the better interviewers out there, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
But Kevin Smith, I saw in an interview recently that this Die Hard 4 was essentially the reason that he put Justin Long in a couple of movies, because he just enjoyed working with him and enjoyed his improv so much.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the younger guy, right?
Yeah.
Like he's kind of a younger kid with dark hair or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. I'd have to check those. I don't know if I've watched any of the Die Hards other than the first one.
Oh, dude.
The first one is great.
I don't know.
All right, Graham, quick, best to worst Die Hard. Your top we'll say your top 4.
Okay, top 4.
I mean,
Die Hard at number 1. Die Hard 4, I'd say, is my second favourite.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd say Die Hard with Vengeance, then Die Hard 2.
Dang, okay. Mine's almost the same. I'd say it goes Die Hard 1, 3, 2, 4 for me. So that's not the same as yours at all.
4 is your least. Wow.
I mean, I like 2.
Oh, no. See, I've never really enjoyed 2 much, but I watched it again the other day. As I said, I watched all 4 in a row, and literally the same day, by the way. And 2, I was watching 2, I was like, this is way better than I remember, but I still never enjoyed it as much as the others. I never got the intense moment of anxiety.
It is maybe the weakest. Movies. Yeah. So maybe I'll do 1, 3, 4, 2.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, number 3 is great. I'm not dissing it at all.
No, 3 is a lot of fun. 3 was the first Die Hard I ever saw. Probably the first Bruce Willis movie I ever saw.
I think it was the same first one I saw as well, actually.
Tornado Jones has a fun fact. Also, that movie is the reason Cop Out was made, and the reason Kevin Smith and Bruce Willis are not on speaking terms, the last I checked.
Ooh.
That wouldn't surprise me. I've heard Bruce Willis is horrible to actually work with.
Oh, no. Please don't ruin him.
He's an ego. The same interview that I referenced, Kevin Smith was watching Bruce Willis while Justin Long was doing his improv and stuff, and you could he would just see Bruce Willis kind of shaking his head, just say mouthing to himself, stick to the script and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And another important update: H2O Happy Dude says in the chat, Scotty, I'm Leather Daddy, by the way.
Hey.
This is this Seasonal Shrine is my favorite track in this whole game.
Tornado Jones says Bruce Willis is kind of a d-bag. Okay, yeah. So,
oh well.
I never knew that about him. I just assumed he was the lovely person, but that's based on no.
I'm totally going to be
knowledge.
targeting anti-Chris in this race too. By the way,
Okay.
He's talking
Okay,
back
sounds
in the
good.
chat.
By the way, Chris, is someone outside your window with like a lawnmower or a massive wasp
my
nest or
neighbor.
something?
God, he blows his freaking yard every day with this giant air blower that he hooks to his back. I love the guy.
But he should die.
Constantly.
Odin looked a little shocked when you mentioned that. So should we get Odin's opinion on the mowing of the grass? Is that affecting his game?
No, he's good.
Um,
Oh my god, I'm already.
This level is great because you can also there's enough secrets in
I'm
it
not
that
winning.
you can totally go from last to first. Not easily, but it's possible.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah! See ya.
I am following Scotty Mofo show right now, and then I hit him with
Cheating
something.
bitch.
I actually didn't mean to do that. I was meant to throw that behind me. Oh, no, I'm off the track. Why are
So
they so
Die Hard
slowly?
is good. Anybody got anything else to say about that?
Sorry, I forgot what we were doing just then. Yes, so yeah, Die Hard. Die Hard 4.
If there was a current Die Hard movie, I'm sorry, Die Hard video game, if they came out with that, like, what would you guys like to see it look like and play like?
I would love another Die Hard arcade.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. I really enjoyed
blew
Die
up the
Hard
world.
1 from the Die Hard trilogy game. Like, that sort of game, I actually really enjoyed. Like, just with
That one is
better graphics.
insane. Like the amount of crap that goes on during the second game just should not be possible frame rate wise for the PS1 or the Saturn.
Yeah. Are you talking about the light gun game, or?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And just
The third
that
one I
whole
could never
selection,
figure
actually.
out.
The third one, driving around as a taxi.
I mean, well, I knew
Well,
what it
you
was, but I just could not do it. Like, I think I treated it too casually or something, and I could never get to places in time.
Yeah, it's very frantic. I found that. I always found that like the most intense. Yeah, that seriously impressed me. That was basically like a mini GTA 3 before GTA 3 was a thing, basically.
Yeah, and it was. I dug it until I played the Driver game, the first Driver game, where you can like essentially make a movie out of your replays and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that was like way before Driver, though, wasn't it? From memory.
Yes, yeah, a couple years or so. And we have I think, fun fact in the chat here, which I'm going to look at once I get into first place. Oh, I'm not going to get into first place, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
I would
That
like
was
to
me.
say, I think what would be a cool one, what about a Die Hard Lego game where it basically takes all the best set pieces from all the movies and recreates it, and you can just destruct everything?
I think that was my only favorite. That was the only, like... The second Lego movie was not great compared to the first, and the only parts that I genuinely laughed at were when Bruce Willis showed up and he was always in a vent.
Oh, I have not actually seen the second Lego movie, but for a Lego video game, I think that would be fun. Yeah, actually,
no
a Lego
Lego
Die Hard game would be
involved.
really cool. Like, especially if it's like based on Die Hard 1, going around Nakatomi Plaza in
Right,
Lego
yeah.
form. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd
Yeah,
dig
that could be great.
And could you imagine how cool it would be, like that scene where he's crawling through the vents, but it's him, a Lego version of him?
I'm ready for it.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we just made a game.
Yeah,
guys.
So I guess the fun fact here, Bruce Willis got upset about the MySpace jokes Kevin Smith put in Die Hard 4 script and went off on how he's the Die Hard franchise and he's not going to let stupid pop culture references ruin his franchise.
Oh,
Which
what?
probably was a smart move, because like that would not age well at all. Like I would imagine,
True.
like pop culture jokes. That stuff never ages well in film.
True.
So
Just to answer the question in the chat, Tornado Jones, yes, you're watching me play. That's probably a remark on how terrible I'm doing, although I did just come second. So yes, I am quite happy about that, but I have been mostly doing terribly. And he also says, I wouldn't like the Lego Die Hard game, but I think it would sell. Yeah, I think anything Lego would sell. They could make Lego cheese on toast or something, and that would be a thing that sells.
Yeah, that dumb, pointless Lego Mario thing sold.
Oh yeah, like I thought that's a really cool idea. Then I thought, wait, what's the point of this? And some guy at work brought it and showed it to me, and I was like, well, he showed it to me on
It's like
Zoom, and I was just like,
right.
it looks kind of cool, but does it do anything? He's like, yeah, we could do the little thing where Mario runs along. I'm like, okay, and then what? He's like, yeah, nothing else. And he's like, kind of, yeah, I played with it for like 5 minutes, and I think kids would love it more.
It's like a semi-interactive
like,
model.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I
that,
just
Chris?
said if there was a Sonic version of that, you would totally buy it.
I'd probably,
I mean,
you know what,
I
probably would.
Yeah. But I was saying that it's just an interactive model, essentially. It's barely a toy. Oops.
Right, yeah.
No. Leather daddy, you bitch. I was looking at other screens and couldn't pick my character. That's alright. Ooh La La's gonna sing to your dicks.
It's a pretty cool thing, I guess. But yeah, so I guess that does it for our picks of the week, unless there's any more comments about Bruce Willis and how much of a douche he is, apparently. I think the chat said it all.
So.
Oh, H2O Happy Dude apparently says Sticky Keys booted him out of the game or something.
Awesome.
Are you back in the game? Oh, I think he's back in.
He's back in because he picked Knuckles.
Yeah, cool. Okay, awesome.
Wait, someone booted him?
No, his sticky keys
I
did.
don't think anyone...
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. I thought you were saying, like, someone named Sticky Keys booted him. I'm like, wait, what?
Kind of like you guys ever hear about people using... When Kinects were hooked up to everything and people would change their usernames to Xbox Turn Off.
Oh, no.
So people get pissed off at Xbox Turn Off winning their match, so they'd be screaming like, fucking Xbox Turn Off! Wait, no! You know? Back in the day.
Oh, wow.
My Kinect never listens to me. It never did. And so it doesn't matter. I just...
I remember people getting freaked out because it would say that someone's in the room, and it would turn out it's trying to read like a stuffed animal on their couch or something, trying to read their face.
It's like, yeah, your mum's just joined. Wait, she died last week. What?
Oh God, yeah.
that would be
oh my God.
That's borderline Facebook saying, "Check out your memories." Oh, of the funeral. Thanks, Facebook.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know who's posting I don't know who's posting pictures of a funeral, but you know.
That's
Anyway,
the thing that I don't know. People would be doing that, especially on Instagram. Like sad day. Yeah, what's happening? Waiting for players.
Anti-Chris is not the best Chris. I'll say.
Dabbing near the casket, of course. Thank you.
Dabbing near the casket. Yes, Anti-Chris.
For what it's worth, after we're done here, I'm gonna hit up Warp Zone and grab the Sega Visions magazines that are on hold for me.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Show
maybe
that.
some other stuff.
Yeah, learn about some magazine layouts. That'd be good.
This
I've
is,
been,
back in the
this
90s.
is not going to load this game for us.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, Kusanagi's left. No, Kusanagi, don't leave.
Oh, now it's gone.
It's just literally started. And some other guy joined the lobby. Okay, right. So there we go. So yeah, that ends our picks of the week. And I guess we'll move on to our feature discussion. And our feature discussion this week is the game we're playing right now, which was meant to be Battletoads. So all my notes are about Battletoads right now. So after that last week,
I didn't make any notes.
Everyone what happened about Battletoads? Did we talk
so
about that?
I did a little bit at the start, but I don't know if anyone was actually on or listening. But essentially, Chris had the idea to play Battletoads online together. The new Battletoads this is. And Scotty and I, yeah, we could play that. We could give it a try, even though I've heard bad things about it. And, you know, it's the modern age, online gaming. It's available on Xbox and Steam and basically anything. And so we got it all set up, got the streaming all ready to go. And I thought, actually, let's just test this out while we can. And started a game. I was like, how do you add people to your game? And then after some Googling and stuff, it turns out you cannot do online multiplayer, even though IGN says you can. So IGN's got it listed down.
It wasn't an IGN article.
Oh, was it not IGN? I thought it was.
No, it's definitely someone that mislabeled their article with online multiplayer. So yeah, the new Battletoads has only local couch co-op. Now hey, you know what? Let's compare it to Streets of Rage 4, which has only local 4-player co-op, but it does have online. Wait, doesn't it? Crap, I might be misquoting. Anyway,
It does have online. Yes, it does.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely. Chris and I
that's right.
played
I've done
together.
that with
Yeah.
Kusin, or with Corey. What am I talking about? So that's what happened. So instead, we're like, well, we got to play something, and we're not gonna. We were already too far gone, Corey, to do Parsec. So
Yeah, we were just like, right, everything was going wrong. Like OBS started going wrong for me and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna have to do something about this. And we just thought, let's play a game we've all got. It's all installed already. Let's play this. And I think it's worked out okay considering how many people have got it and are joining us. Great.
I think
Great to
it's
see.
just what I think about this game though. It's I've never been that great because this is a very challenging racing game.
it gets tricky.
But
yeah.
I do think that this is one of the best kart racers I've ever played, and it still holds up very well to this day. I mean, this came out. This is basically kind of Sega's answer to Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
And I think it did a lot of really cool stuff. And I think if you still put those games, side by side, I think this game still holds up when you compare it
Oh
to
yeah,
Mario Kart.
I totally agree. Did this come out before Mario Kart 8? In my head, it did.
Oh,
think
yes.
it may have.
This came out when 7 was out on the 3DS, which is unfortunate because everybody said that Sega was stealing that game's idea because it had underwater racing and hang gliding and just regular kart racing, which, okay, cool, except none of those differ as much as flying in a plane and being on a boat in this one. Because that one on 3DS, that Mario Kart, driving underwater was just slower. The hang gliding parts were, you barely had control over them. So they're not really comparable. I'm not saying that Mario Kart's a bad game, but this is just on a different level.
Surely, if anything, they would have copied Diddy Kong Racing, which came out, 1997 or something, which does have, it's got hovercraft, so you're on water, but it's also got planes. So, if anything, that's what they would have copied. And it's amazed me that no other game's done it until this came out, basically, pretty much. Because
I
remember an interview with Steve Lysett, and he essentially was saying, I think, Graham, you might have been on the interview with me. I don't remember. This is a while back. But he was saying the reaction when Nintendo finally revealed Mario Kart 8, and they were kind of devastated because talking about what you were just bringing up, Scotty, that everyone assumed that they had just copied off Nintendo.
Yeah.
But that was not the case at all. This is their plans. This is what they had been planning to do all along. And it just, you know how the internet is. But I think this. I wish that Sega just kept doing stuff like this because I think it's weird, man. You think that they're doing the Sega 60th anniversary stuff right now. What? This would have made a perfect time to make a really cool, not overly expensive, but just a heavy fan service type of video game that you can celebrate all of Sega's, history and lineage. And I think this type of game does that perfectly.
Yeah. So just to bring something up in the chat, Kusanagi says, I'd say Power Drift or Crash Team Racing for the best kart racer. And Tornado Jones agrees and says, especially the new one. Controversially, I loved Crash Team Racing on the original PlayStation. I own the new one, and I hate the new one. I don't know what it is. I just don't enjoy it. I used to love this game back in the day, and now I'm just not enjoying it. I feel like the difficulty level might be a little higher than it used to be. But for some reason, I just couldn't get into it. I was just not enjoying myself as I was playing the game. Have you guys played Crash Team Racing at all, the new one? Or even that, have you played the old one? Okay.
I played the old one, have not played the new one.
Okay. I'd love to see what you guys think about the new one. I mostly played it in kind of the adventure mode kind of thing, which really reminded me of Diddy Kong Racing in that you go around an island, unlocking the tracks and levels and stuff. And getting...
This level is all right angles, and I hate it, which is a shame because I love House of the Dead.
Visually, I love this stage, though. It looks so good.
It looks great, too. It's basically laser tag inspired House of the Dead. I love this kart racer. It's definitely my favorite kart racer. I reviewed it a while ago, back in the day, on Sega Addicts, and I even mentioned in that review that my right index finger was hurting at the end of the day because I was so intense with this game. And especially, I was not going to review it until I unlocked all the characters. I mean, I was not going to like finish the review till I unlocked all the characters once I learned who the ultimate secret character is, which is the best fan service in the world. Spoilers, it's called Ages.
And okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it impossible to
it's
unlock
a
this
VMU
about,
is your... What's that?
Isn't it like super hard to unlock?
Yes. It's the last character to unlock. The level that I had to play to death was the Burning Rangers level. With,
yes.
Yeah, so I got that one freaking memorized. But Ages is amazing, and I was so happy when I saw a video and then finally unlocked them. Because what it is, you know how you have 3 forms in this game. I almost said trains, planes, and automobiles. Car, boat, and jet. And the car version of Ages is the Hornet from Daytona, USA. The flying version is the F-18, I think it is, from Afterburner. And then the boat version is an actual Dreamcast controller, but like stretched out a little bit to look like a speedboat. And the driver of Ages is an actual Dreamcast VMU, which is just amazing.
That's awesome. I love
so, like, when you win the game, there's a little smiley face on the VMU screen and stuff.
Beautiful.
But, yeah, I thought that was just ultimate fan service.
Yeah, that's what people wanted.
Oh man.
So
I forgot. I briefly talk about one of my pickups that I completely spaced on that I forgot, and I guarantee you all want to talk about.
Sure.
Okay.
Ready Player 2.
Oh, shit.
It came out. I got it.
Something tells me that Santa might be bringing that to me this year.
Yeah. I ended up pre-ordering it a long time ago on my my Amazon the Kindle. Thank you. God, I kept wanting to call it a Nook. I think that's what Barnes and Noble had. No, but I'm still on like the first chapter. I haven't put a lot of time into it and stuff, but I won't give a lot away. But I will. Is it okay if I say when it starts, like when it takes place, without? It's not like really spoiler.
I would maybe consider it spoilers.
Don't say anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say I'm still not a fan of Ernest Cline's the way he writes dialogue. I don't.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's it. Yeah, a lot of times his dialogue just comes off very clumsy, I think. And sometimes, like, some of the references he makes, like, it sounds very forced, and, like, it almost like he just did a very small amount of research on, like, what this game or this community is all about, and he just, like, throws it in.
Yeah.
And it doesn't... I don't know. Sometimes it's just
kind of... Fuck you, game! I literally crossed the finish line, and it said time over. Bullshit. I will agree with some of that, Chris. If we get the sideshow going again, I'd like to do that because maybe kick it back in with that because I've finished the book and watched the movie recently.
I just answer a question. Cool. Tornado Jones, Wreck-It Ralph is in this game. Yes,
and you can join probably still. This will be Corey's first chance playing this game. I think I was trying to get him to play this game for a while because he loves the kart racers. It's just that even if you're not a Sega fan of this, the tracks themselves are beautiful, and how they transition for the different modes of transportation is really well done. I think.
Is it Panzer Dragoon, the first level or something from memory? And when that first changed, I was like, oh my god! Because I just did not expect it. Because I did not read about this game before I got it. I wanted to know as little as possible. I was so impressed with how it works.
There's an open spot now, Corey.
Come on, Corey, jump on.
And do you guys see how all the islands are floating in the background and stuff? Like how all the maps and stuff are floating. So the original idea is that they were going to create a story for this game. Are you guys familiar with the story? About
Vaguely.
how... So the way it went is like, there was going to be a whole story. There was going to be... the idea was that there was someone that like some evil force that has taken chunks of every like Sega game and brought it in here, and somehow you're having to race all these things in order to beat them at the end. Steve Lysett told it. We had an interview and he explained it all to me, which was really cool, I thought. And but they ended up just not having enough time of like budget stuff, time things, and they ended up cutting it. But the problem is that like if they'd already done so much stuff So that's why all the stuff are floating in the air. If you look at it, like, why, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why is this random thing from Golden Axe like, floating on a floating like mountain or whatever? That's cool. Why.
I have to say, I am enjoying the additions of the new characters on Steam, the Steam exclusive ones. Like, you've got the General from the Total War series and stuff, and the Shogun as well, and the Football Manager. I think that's really cool.
I'm playing with Football Manager right now. What about, was this the one with that Danica Patrick too?
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank God. Thank God they used resources to put her in this game.
I know, I remember that.
Anyone else.
Everyone was so mad.
Yeah, there was someone from Sega at the time, who I won't name, so don't want him to get into trouble. He doesn't work for Sega anymore, but he said that, he was so mad when that happened, because it was like, basically Sega, to get her in the game, part of the deal was to pay her, but Sega would also sponsor her car, not for a whole season, not for a race, but for one random lap of a sort of reveal thing, basically, like almost like a little timed lap or something that she did round one course with like the Sega logo on her car, and that was it basically.
Rad.
Just to be able to get. Probably that's all for like ad stuff or like like marketing and stuff, so then they can have pictures and video of Danica Patrick racing a Sega car. You know what I'm saying? That's what that stuff's for.
Yeah, that's what it is. But it's not like they had a really cool sponsorship deal or anything where Sega was advertised on her for like on her card for a whole season or even a whole race. It was just bullshit. He's just like, it was the most biggest waste of money ever. He's just like so mad about that. But outside of the US as well.
Like who in Sega? Is that an SOA? That would be an SOE.
It definitely is, because over in Europe and UK, no one knows who she is. In fact, I was to the point that when I got the game,
no one knew who she was in the US.
I feel like even less so in Europe and the UK and stuff, because
probably
because we don't have because it's NASCAR, we don't have NASCAR over here really. Like, it's not really a thing. I think some channels can get it, but it's not a big event and. Yeah,
I was working at GameStop at the time when this was out, and there was a pre-order bonus or whatever, or first day edition or whatever, of a Danica Patrick Hot Wheels car. So, guess who took about 5 of those? And
where are they today?
I totally. What's that?
Today.
What? You broke up again.
Where
are those cars?
Oh, I have one somewhere, and I also gave some others to fellow Sega Addicts people, and like drew all over the box with Sharpie and like made fun of the fact that she was in the game and stuff because I'm a child. So some people have them somewhere. But
awesome.
What a fucking waste.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would be more upset if there wasn't so much great fan service in this game already. But so if there were like 8 characters and one of them was Danica Patrick, I'd be pretty upset. But there's like 22 racers in this game.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the thing. This game is so good already. Something like that doesn't ruin it too much. But man. Crazy.
Yeah, the game is difficult and it does get challenging, not quickly, but if you want to you can unlock the levels, I'd say, easily enough. There's a slight challenge to that, but like getting all the star coin ring things to unlock characters gets challenging, especially the different missions or whatever they're called that you have to do. Like, I don't care what game it is, I hate doing a ring-based flying thing. So those kind of suck, in my opinion. But there's other ones where you have to like outrun the cops essentially, and there's like a battle type thing.
Oh, outrun the cops! I don't remember outrunning the cops.
Well, it's more that you have to like stay within their driving lane or something. I forget what it is exactly.
I do.
Whoa! I think we should try to do a battle match.
Oh, yeah. Should we try that?
Do that instead of a race?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Yeah. You want me to just leave? Like, are we just all going to back out of the lobby?
I'm not sure how it works.
Because it won't let me just change the mode here.
I think it'll be fine. Unless it goes to the next thing and we can change it there. We cannot.
It says can you press back? Yeah.
I'm gonna back out. Let's just try to. You might just have to create a new room. That's kind of annoying.
So anyone watching who's playing with us might need to back out. So are we all backing out? Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's back out.
I've
Cool.
never done Capture the Chow, so I don't trust that. Battle Arena should be what we do.
You played one game, Tornado Jones, against me. I was using a football manager. You're not that good. Are you guys? Y'all could probably find my game now, right? If you guys
Can we?
Probably.
How do you do that? How do you actually do that? Is it
Just
matchmaking?
go to join game, and then it's matchmaking. It's in the battle bay or whatever it's called.
Arena.
Searching for games. Baron von Pow. Oh, okay. Yeah, just drop me in your game.
All right,
Fantastic.
sweet.
Same here.
Okay,
You're
we
the
can
only
get
game on
people.
right now,
All
so
right.
fucking right.
I would assume
yeah.
so. All right,
I'm
come on,
gonna
chat. Where you guys at?
be-
We only got
Where
4
we
people.
at?
Okay, got Anti-Chris coming in.
And what it is neat how you also can have a different type of add-on to your driving, like acceleration or balance or
Yeah.
whatever else. You unlock those as you go.
I actually completely forgot about those, so I'm actually going to adjust what I'm using right now.
So
Oh, I
I will say that I own this game on everything except for Wii U.
Same here.
What's stopping you?
Probably all that's stopping me is I was in a GameStop recently, but I'm not gonna seek it out online. The reason I was in a GameStop, here's a fun Scotty story. Launch day of the PS5. I told this when Corey and I were streaming about a couple weeks ago, but I had to take the car into the shop, and I brought my Vita with me, and I was like, I'm going to sit down and play some Xenocrisis, and then after that I was like, man, I want to play something that reminds me I know how to play video games, so I put in this game on my Vita, or I tried to, and it was the downloaded version, and because I was on crummy internet, I could not download and play Sonic Transform, so I did some research. People are trying to sell it for like $30-40 online, physical version of Vita, doesn't make sense. Found it at a GameStop for $10 used. So
Oh,
there you go, folks. That's PS5 launch day. I was buying a pre-owned Vita game. Oh, we are doing Capture the Chow. Okay, so I gotta figure
Wait,
it out.
what's happening? What are we supposed to be doing?
You have to steal the Chow.
yeah. I've got one.
You
I've
set
got one
up
on
a
the
room,
board.
Ace.
I don't know what this is. I've just made a lobby. That's all I know. I don't know
yeah.
these rules.
Shouldn't have done this mode. So right now,
so-
I the monkey has the Chow. It's a capture the flag kind of thing.
Where? I can't. I can see where the chow's meant to go. Okay.
You piece of shit.
Wow. Okay.
Someone
God.
stole it from me.
You go really slow too. No.
Oh, I'm gonna firework your butt.
Yeah, you are.
You idiot.
Don't firework anyone's butt.
I sure didn't.
Oh no!
Chow stolen.
How dare you? Who did that to me?
That was
Chow
me.
scored. Chow
Graham.
spawn.
Did you do that to me? How
Yeah,
dare you?
I was following you for ages, not able to get you. That was so funny.
Oh my god.
Guess what, you sons of bitches?
Butthead.
There's
Oh
a new Chow
yeah.
daddy in town, and it's me.
Oh yeah. How about you chow it up?
Wait, no,
You
Chow
son
boy.
of a bitch!
Oh no, it's stolen again.
So the
Chow dropped. Where's the chow? Someone
Where
got
is
the
it?
chow.
I'm taking it. Coming
Ah!
home with me.
Or is it?
That's my child.
I just heard he says, I think it's just at C block.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. See ya.
Oh, come on. No. This is nuts.
Wipeout.
This is hilarious.
I took it from
Oh.
Scotty like
Damn it.
right before he scored.
Somehow I'm fifth. I don't get anything.
No.
I don't understand.
Where do I take it? The
You just
chow
hold
thing's
on to it.
moved. But you have to take it somewhere. You have to take it to
Oh,
the
you
goal.
have to take it back to its home, I guess. Which
Oh,
I've just now learned,
it's-
and
It's It's moved though. The place we take it to is moved.
It'll move.
Yeah, it sure is. You better, better haul ass to get to it, because I'm totally not sitting by it with the rocket ready for you.
Yeah, you are.
You're at, boy.
Ah.
Coming home. Oh, you're going the. Wait, what? Somebody drop it?
Yeah, they did. Oh no!
Ah, bitches.
Bitches get stitches.
Sad sack.
Ah!
You're about
No!
bit.
Ah!
Where?
This might actually have to be my last game, boys.
Oh no!
It's almost 2.
Oh,
One more. One more. You know you want it.
so. Happy birthday, Japanese birthday to the Dreamcast, by the way. We're recording on the day of that
Happy
releasing.
birthday. Oh, but
20-some years ago.
Before you guys go and stuff, just quick thing about this game. What do you prefer, this or the original game? Oh, did I come first? I came first!
You owe whatever, Graham.
I am terrible.
It's a horrible, horrible mode.
How? But I only got 2 and you got 3. How did that happen? That's so
I don't know.
weird.
We were learning how to play the game halfway through. It was like we were playing Sonic Shuffle.
That was so. Chris got more chows than I did, and yet I came first.
I like how the Scrubverse guys are talking crap on this mode because they stunk it up in here.
But yeah, what do you guys feel about the original Sonic Racing game, Sonic and All Stars Racing, not the Transformers?
barely played
So, oh wait, should I back out again? Do we want to do this again?
No, we're not doing this mode again. It was horrible.
Okay, I'm backing out. Okay. So what matchmaking mode do you want to do?
Just arena.
There's arena, race. That was arena.
But then why did it make it capture the chow?
Oh, my whole game just crashed. Okay, I need to
Sweet.
bring that back up. What the hell happened there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's different modes within like that.
If you do custom game and you do online and then you do battle arena, you can pick it.
Okay, I'm going to do custom game then. Okay.
Yeah, do battle arena.
Okay. Now,
Okay,
which
is it coming back online? Yes, good. Okay, it's back on. It's got back on the screen. Sorry, for some reason my game just crashed.
Okay, so it's we're in there now. We're doing rooftop rumble and battle arena.
I need to get past this intro thing that takes ages to skip.
All right, I'll try to join again because it wouldn't let me put me into a match with no one else in there. So let me see here.
Matchmaking. So arena, yeah.
Yep.
Let's go
What's your last thing you want to say about this game, Graham? There we go.
So this game itself, I love this game, but
Actually,
I do really enjoy the original.
Corey are in a room. We don't see you in the room, Chris.
You probably have to go to custom game. Like I don't.
No, we joined for this is a random online one.
Yeah, and I've just put me in the same one as Scotty.
Maybe you should back out and try to find another one then. Because we've got Graham, Corey, Anti-Chris,
Echo.
Are you guys in matchmaking
Yep.
or custom game?
Matchmaking.
Matchmaking. Go to matchmaking.
Matchmaking is how we find matches, is how you find an online match.
So I've got 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I had it set. I had the lobby set up.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it didn't
It's
throw.
fine.
Oh, yeah, we saw you
fine.
join in the last second there. I think you might have gotten in.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Huh, I guess maybe.
Battle something with monkey balls.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right, Graham, spit it out. What were you going to say?
Oh, God. Yeah, it keeps getting interrupted. Yeah, so I really enjoy the original game of this. I think Transformed is brilliant, but I feel
Except for
the
the
original game, for single player, I really enjoyed all this little bonus things and stuff you could do. Like all the, almost like the mini games. I thought they were so much fun, and I wish they kept those for this. I know this kind of linked in a way that some of the missions you do are kind of like mini games, but
Suck it, Graham.
got to it. Oh, we've got lives in this. Smeg. Okay.
Yeah, this is the battle mode. And then you can, I think you turn into a ghost or a bomb or something, I'm not sure, after the
You're a
fact.
bomb. Ah, no.
This is the place to be. This is where everything's gonna happen. This freaking.
If you like bump up, if you just hit people, do you lose a life, or do you actually have to hit them with like a projectile?
Not sure. There you go, Corey. Who's the best now, huh?
Oh no, I'm
So what
scared.
can you do when you're ghosted?
I'm not entirely sure,
Do anything?
to be honest with you.
Oh, he got resurrected. Okay, he ran into me and took one of my lives, and he got resurrected. That's what just happened. Tornado Jones did.
That's pretty cool.
Holy crap. What else is left? Not me. Damn. Last
I'm
man
last man standing.
Last man standing.
Or is that? Oh, okay. Oh no! I just did a thing.
Damn. I think I might have got second.
What did you do?
Got third.
I ran to one of those
I was like the
pufferfish
last man.
things.
Blowfish.
That makes no.
That was fun. That was pretty fun.
How did I come in last place? What? I'm at minus 22.
The scoring on this game makes
crap,
no sense. I don't think I
quit.
hit anybody.
So, what are we doing here? Is that going to be it for the podcast at least?
Should we just do one more? Because that was quite quick. I think we've got one more in
God
us.
damn it.
Come on, Chris. Come on. One more. You can do
All
it.
right.
You can do it. And then we can wrap it
Last
up.
one.
Then we'll stop it.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of the podcast. But so Chris, quickly, Chris,
Oh,
did you
Jesus,
enjoy
no,
the first
people
game?
are picking Capture the Chow, you idiots.
Oh no!
You idiots. You all picked Capture the
This
Chow.
is the last one. This is the last one.
Should we go back? Should we back out? What do you want to do, Scotty?
Fucking Echo just stole Knuckles from me too. God, this is the worst game in the world.
Scotty, do you want to back out? Should we leave?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, we're staying.
Oh,
with it.
Antichrist likes Capture the Chow. Of course he fucking does. He thinks Ristar is a bad game too.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Corey, if you didn't see already,
Where did,
Ristar is the
Corey
flag
go?
waver in this.
So
Oh, he said Corneo, like it looked like it.
Visual is just crapped out.
okay. Okay, so let's wrap up the show before this game starts. So, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Chris, Scotty, have we got any announcements at all?
Not anything magazine related right now, but we will have some news. Probably early in the new year. We're gonna have some news. for
What is
everybody.
this?
Okay, excellent. That's
In the
fantastic.
club.
And Scotty, any announcements on your end at all?
Not really. There's reviews coming up. There's previews out there and reviews out there now if you go to megavisionsmag.com. Otherwise, keep an eye on our Twitter for when we'll be streaming, doing more stuff like this maybe, and that's really it though.
Yeah. So
I would just like to say I want to hear what from our listeners. Just this was an experiment. What we did today.
Yeah, totally.
We figured it
of course.
would go badly.
As soon as I get the chow, the whole freaking game drops.
Oh my god. I was just going to say, if you like this or you think it might have any potential in being a thing, let us know. I'm more curious as to what people think about it.
I'm
was fun,
definitely
at least.
interested. Yeah, it's a different way of trying to do the show. We do this every week, but I think we could do it for certain games, certain times, certain specials, because it's definitely harder to talk about our topics and stuff while we're playing a game. As we knew this would happen, but I wanted to test it out. I was going to admit it. I forced the guys into doing this, but hopefully there was some fun involved. But yeah, why can't I choose my character?
It is fun because there have been times where I've wanted to do the podcast and we'll play a game at the same time. And at least this way I can do that and not feel like I'm being a bad host.
That's fair. That's fair. And as Scotty said, check out the site for any reviews and stuff. As I say before, my review of Arcade Racing Legends, which I'm holding up to the camera right now, that should be out very soon. I have actually written it, but I'm actually editing the video as we speak. But I just didn't get a chance to do that this week. But yeah, hopefully that'll come up very soon. So thanks for watching. Hopefully the audio on this podcast works okay. I don't know if it did, but yeah. Anyway, there's more of a video on this one. So yeah, cheers everybody. And yeah, we'll end the show there, but we'll keep playing for a little bit longer. And Scotty is holding up a cool Knuckles thing. But yeah, catch you later and be excellent to each other.
Honey, I gotta tell you about this sandwich.